Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So welcome back to the new segment. So we are today starting the driving experience of all the cars. So the first car we are talking about is the 4th generation Maruti Suzuki Swift with us, and I'm going to explain the driving experience of this car in detail. So watch this video till the end. Hey guys, welcome back. So yes, as you can see, we are currently sitting inside the cabin of the 4th gen Maruti Suzuki Swift. So without wasting any time, we'll start driving. The car is turned on. We are into first. Turning off the hazard lights, and here we roll. Okay, the handbrake is down and off we go. So this is powered with a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder engine, and it produces 81 bhp of power and 111.7 newton meters of torque. Yes, this is the 3-cylinder engine, and this is known as the Z12E. Yes. So what, like, how is it, like, is it refined, is it not refined? We'll talk about it. So firstly, we'll start talking about the engine itself. So why Maruti has dropped 1 cylinder over here? Why can't we get the 4-cylinder variant for the Swift again? Because according to Maruti, due to new emission norms, Maruti has been changing the emission norms. India has been changing the emission norms. So according to that, Maruti has designed this vehicle. So they have dropped 1 cylinder for the emissions, right? And this vehicle emits very less, like literally the emissions are minimal. You can consider them minimal over here, which is a very good touch again. And this is of course the BS6 phase 2 engine. Okay, and if I talk about the refinement of the 3-cylinder engine, the refinement level is just amazing. Like, you cannot feel the 3-cylinder engine vibration over here, which is a very good touch again, because at the 3-cylinder engine, like, they kind of suck for the vibrations, but this engine is really refined and has 1 cylinder dropped the power. Yeah, the power has been dropped on paper, definitely around 6 bhp something, and previously it used to produce around 87 bhp and 115 nm of torque, and now it produces 81 bhp and 111.7 nm of torque. So yeah, power has been definitely dropped, and we'll make a quick overtake over here, and you can see even on overtakes this vehicle feels very punchy and very refined, and it attacks corner like crazy. Like, just look at her, the way she goes across the corner is just amazing. Again, we are tackling a sharp corner, and you see the body roll is very well contained. She just attacks it very beautifully well. I just love it. And we have a sharp turn over here, and without any hesitation this vehicle will go like crazy. Okay, we'll not take this turn. We'll go from the front. All right. And I was talking about the engine. So yeah, even if we have 1 cylinder dropped for the Maruti Suzuki Swift, and this is a 3-cylinder engine, it doesn't feel any kind of power drop is there, any kind of power lag. Nah. The power lag hasn't been felt at all. It is still punchy. It is still fun to drive, and the handling is again on top. Like, literally on top handling. It just attack corners like crazy. It is very joyful to operate, and this is offered with a 1.2 liter petrol, and it is also offered with a 1.2 liter petrol plus CNG, which of course increases the fuel efficiency. But already the petrol is very fuel efficient for the Maruti Suzuki Swift. It produces, like, the mileage figures are just crazy, like just amazing mileage figures, and the AMT is more efficient than the manual. Somehow AMT is more efficient than the manual, but I would really recommend, if you want to get the joy and the fun to drive factor of this Swift, you should definitely opt this 5-speed manual. It is just so joyful to operate, just amazing, bhai, just amazing to operate. All right. And you can see the screens over here. We'll talk about the screen. So this is the 9-inch infotainment system, and this screen never lags. It has no bugs. It is very smooth. And here we are into bumper to bumper traffic, and here where I should start talking about the light clutch that Swift has been offered. Yes, it has a very light clutch, like literally a very light clutch. So you don't need to put any kind of efforts to operate the clutch. It operates very beautifully well. Like literally it operates very wonderfully well. No doubt in it. Literally no doubt in it. And if you talk about it, if you talk about the city drivability, it is very drivable in city, like literally very drivable in city. And from now we'll start talking about the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is very, very, very light on weight, and it is very agile, and it can operate very beautifully well on lower speeds and even in bumper to bumper traffic, which makes the city drivability very fun to drive and very joyful indeed, without any efforts, due to the steering wheel too, because it is very light. And due to lighter steering wheels, sharp U-turn or city maneuverability becomes very, very, very easy and very decent due to the steering wheel. Yeah, the steering could have a bit good feel and feedback. I would complain there, like the feel and feedback is not worthy enough, but yeah, it does the job done. It weighs up decently well on higher speeds too. And talking about higher speed, the stability is very good thanks to the beautiful suspension setup that Maruti Suzuki comes with, like the Swift comes with. And if I talk about the suspension, let me just start it from the first generation Swift. So the first generation Swift, the suspension setup was a bit stiffer, and then coming up to the second generation Swift, the suspension become a bit softer. Third generation, a more bit softer, and in the fourth generation, again a bit softer. So the suspension setup is on a softer side, and this is why it is more comfortable even in cities and even in highways. Yes, it is more comfortable even in cities and even in highways due to the soft suspension setup on offer, which makes it very beautiful. And the suspension setup also like complements the driving and the handling of the Swift, because like it handles like crazy. I literally love the handling on Swift. Like it is just a fun to drive machine. You just need to get a manual and you will literally forget all your life problems. You just need to get on gas. You just need to play with the gearbox here and there, and you are like out of depression or out of your life problems. This is just such a fun to drive and such a engaging driving. Like it just engages you to drive this car more and more and more and more and more, which makes the Swift the best. And if I talk about the ride quality and the handling, yeah, this is just top notch, literally top notch ride quality and handling on offer. Okay, we have to halt for a moment. All right, and it has auto start. So if I leave the clutch, the vehicle will turn off, and when I press the clutch, the vehicle will turn on again. So which makes the engine more fuel efficient, as Maruti has been adding on a lot of things and a lot of features, a lot of tech, and only Maruti can do this, like dropping a cylinder, yet it is very powerful, yet it is fuel efficient, and this is just amazing. And even this 3-cylinder, the Z series 3-cylinder engine, it will again be powered in the Baleno 2. Yes, it will be powered in the Baleno 2 again, which is a very good touch. And we need to go to the left, but we don't have any kind of space over here. Okay, we'll again wait, and okay, we'll have to wait for this. So I was talking about so this week this engine will be passed on to the Baleno 2, because like in upcoming updates it will get a 3-cylinder engine. Now it is currently running on a 1.2 4-cylinder engine, which is again a gem of its kind, like literally a gem of its kind. It is very beautiful and very agile to operate, the 4-cylinder engine. I even love the 4-cylinder engine, but I am in love with this 3-cylinder engine. It just goes like crazy. The lower end grunt on this vehicle is very fantastic, like fantastic lower end grunt, which makes the city drivability more fun and more easy. Like it is very easy to drive. If you are a new driver and like you have learned driving like just now or like a few months ago, okay, this can only happen in India. People don't have any kind of civic sense how to drive in a city or in such tight patches. They just flicker out here and there, left, right, center, corner, everywhere. They'll pop up there. They'll pop up in front of your bumper, in front of your bonnet, and they go like crazy. Okay, leaving the sad part, we'll talk about what I was talking about. I forgot about what I was talking about. Okay, let me just calm down myself. Okay, so I was talking about the city drivability. What makes it more easy is that it is very agile, it is very nimble. Again, the handling is very perfect. So it is just fun to drive here, just fun to drive. Okay, so you can see we are again onto a signal. So we'll need to stop over here. Okay, but okay, it's a free left. Okay, so we can go, we can take a free left over here, which is a very good touch. We'll give a horn, we'll be a bit cautious, we'll punch it a bit. According to the performance now, this vehicle is just amazing. Like, I really love the performance on the vehicle. Like, I really love the performance on offer because I was talking about the lower end grunt. I got to know about it. So yeah, the lower end grunt is very wonderful. Like, decent amount of lower end grunt is on offer. And mid-range, the mid-range is also fantastic. The only point where it struggles is the top end. Yes, the top end is where it will struggle a bit. Like, you can, after crossing I guess 140, you can feel the bit of vibrations on the engine and on the accelerator pedal, on the steering wheel, and the engine becomes a bit vocal, not much vocal, but a bit vocal. That's what I would say. And we will take a left again over here, which is again a free left. So don't worry guys, I'm not breaking any kind of traffic rules. Okay, we have a free left on offer. Okay, so you can see the Nexon EV is going very slowly in front of us. Okay, so we have a bit of empty patch and we'll do a bit of pull over here. So you can see the performance is just linear, very linear. It like just pushes it and it makes it go like crazy. The 81 bhp just makes it worth, and the 81 bhp counts beautifully well, like literally so beautifully well. I just love the Swift here. I just love the Swift. And it is very practical also, because you can see the dash, it feels sporty. You can see the exterior, it feels sporty. So what you want, it is a full package, like a package of sportiness, sporty dashboard. You can see the dashboard, it looks very premium, and you have a lot of features. You have this 9-inch infotainment system also, which makes the Swift very beautiful again, and it has a very sportier design, and it is just a cherry on top, like just a cherry on top. You can just cherish this vehicle very wonderfully well, like very wonderfully well. Okay, so this brings up the conclusion for the 4th generation Swift. Who should buy this car? If you have a family, if you're looking to buy it as a family car, then yeah, it would be a perfect pick for you guys again, because the rear seat comfort is also decent according to the hatchback. So let me just quickly talk about the competitors. So it competes with the Hyundai Grand i10 Neos, and that's a major competitor for the Swift. But the plus point over there is that it has a 4-cylinder engine and it has a 3-cylinder engine. But the power delivery in the Hyundai Neos is not that punchy as it is in the 4th gen Swift. It is quite linear over there. Like linearly the power develops and linearly the engine pushes itself. But here, from the lower end, it is just a maddening machine, just a fun to drive machine. It is very joyful again, as I said. And like, I have been driving this car in city and I have not been feeling tired. It has been around across 6 to 7 hours I have been driving this car in the city itself. But yet the car doesn't make me feel tired. Like, no lethargic feeling has been felt while driving this car, and everything feels just on point. And talking about the ergonomics are very decently done on this car, because everything is very handy over here. Like, everything is very handy. Like, you just need to put this much effort and the ergonomics are in your hand. That's how beautifully the ergonomics have been designed for this vehicle. And we'll quickly make a downshift and we'll shift to 2nd gear. The gearbox is again a fun to enjoy machine, fun to drive unit, because the gearbox is very sleek shifting, and the shifts are also very smooth, and they like do not struggle or not none kind of sluggishness can be felt in the gearbox again. All right, so it is very fun to operate unit, definitely, no doubt, without a doubt. It is very fun to operate unit, definitely. So if you are looking forward for a package where you get performance and at that point you even get comfort on offer, then Swift is the perfect pick for you all. Like literally, it's a perfect pick for you all because it is a fully packed machine, and at this price point, the top model is around 10.18 lakhs on road. Yeah, these are the on road prices, Pune. For 10.18 lakhs, you have so much of features on offer, so much of aesthetics on offer, and such a beautiful new Z12E with a 81 bhp. The new 3-cylinder engine is also on offer, and the average figures, as I said, they are just crazy. They are just crazy. Amazing average figures on offer. And you can see, yeah, that's the Hyundai Getz. That time, that vehicle just stole the market. Yeah, and on that bombshell, I will end this video. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you made the video till this point, then please hit the like button, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification on, and tell me which car should I talk about or which driving experience should I do the next in the comment box. Till then, bye bye guys, take care, Jai Hind, thank you.